What's going on, everybody? It's GAMEUNBOXINGREVIEWS here, and welcome back to another episode of The Countdown to Halloween! This is a daily series in which every episode I'll show you how to create popular characters from the horror genre using the LEGO DC Super-Villains Character Customizer. So, without further ado, let's see who we're going to be making today. Alright, so in today's episode, we're of course going to be making Ghostface from the Scream franchise. So to start off with, we're of course going to head into custom character, appearance, we're going to go all the way to the top to head, and then head again, and you're going to scroll down until you find, you guessed it, this head right here. Now straight away I know people are going to be saying, but that is a skull head. Well, obviously the Ghostface mask will never ever appear in a LEGO video game, so personally I think this is the next best thing. And of course, if it bothers you too much, just say it's the Grim Reaper. It works either way. Now then, depending on where you left your customizer last, this skull face might appear different to what you're seeing in this video. If that is the case, basically what you want to do is choose a head aside from the skull. So for example, I'll go with custom head 38 here, back out of there, go into wrinkle decal color and choose any color that you want for the eyes, the nose and the mouth. I'm going to go with black, obviously. Then we're going to back out of there, go back into head, choose custom head 41 and change the skin color to white. And there you go, that's exactly what we want. That is a really good tip to know because it allows you to make not only really cool skull faces, but also really cool looking blank faces as well. Alright, so once we're done with the head pieces, we can of course back out of there, go into helmets and scroll down until we find a hood, and obviously we're going to make it black. Then once you've done that, you're of course going to back out of there, go into body, preset body, and I think there's only one body we'd use for this character, and it is of course the League of Shadows ninja body. I mean, obviously we want this in black. Honestly, that is probably the reason this character is even on this list. As soon as I saw that piece, I thought, I am so making Ghostface, and it turned out really cool, so thank goodness for that piece being in this customizer. For the rest of the design, it's very simple. You just want the arms to be black, so there we are. For the hands, again, you want them to be black as well. Same goes for the hips. And the legs as well. Nice. And finally, of course, we need a cape for the design. So the cape that I went with is this one right here. I really like it. It's long. It's got lots of rips in it and everything. It's very cool. So the cape kind of adds a little bit more detail than the actual minifigure. So I think that's pretty cool. And of course, you want to make sure color 1 is black and color 2 is black as well. Alright, I think that looks pretty cool to me. So for the effects, we're just going to go ahead and make sure, let me see, left hand glow off. Yep, right hand glow off as well. Hit impact effects, we want that on because it's going to be on regardless. We'll choose that. We'll make sure that the color is black. Nice. Jump slam effects, we'll do the same. Style 1. Make sure it's... oh, hang on. Make sure it's black. Nice. Alright, cool. Perfect. That's all we need to do there. Now we can move on into the abilities. So we don't want the grow button. Jump button, let's see here. We don't want any of these. We'll just leave them alone. Hold, we'll leave hyper jump as well, of course. Action button, let's see here. Bolts, explosion attack, force field, shrink, explosives, detective mode, teleport. I don't think we need any of these. Hold square, we got beam, explosion attack, boomerang, destroy mode, lunge, drone access. I don't think we need any of them either. So we don't need anything in circle or square, because of course we are going to have a weapon, so that makes up for those abilities anyway. So for the skills, let's have a look through here. Grapple, no. Technology, yes. Acrobat, yes. Mind control, no. No telekinesis. Wall climbing, yes. Smash walls, super strength, no. None of this. No, 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 no. Stealth, definitely. So just to recap, we got stealth, wall climbing, acrobat, and technology. Nice. Alright, cool. So now, of course, what we can do is move on into personality. So for the health icon, of course, we're going to make it black. For the health type, you're obviously going to make it standard. For the voice, now here's the thing, of course, because many have taken on the Ghostface role. So you could choose either a male or female voice, depending on which version of the character that you're going to be making. Obviously, for me, I tend not to mess around with the voices too much, so I'm just going to choose voice 1. But that's just a cool little option for you guys there if you decide to use this tutorial and make this character. For the speed, you're just going to go ahead and make it normal. For the target, we don't need anything there, so we'll just leave that alone. And then for the animation, we'll choose normal, but that's going to be replaced when we add a weapon in a second anyway, so that's not really a big deal. So you don't need to choose any of these. Just go ahead and choose normal. Alright, now then, onto the weapons. So the weapon that I went with was, I think it's in swords, and it's the Gladius. Yes, that one there for both weapons, and the colour that I went with is, I think it was that one. Yeah, because that one to me was too dark, so I think I would go with probably this one right here. So it's the dark light grey, basically. Nice. Alright, cool. So now, of course, what we can do is move on into basic information. So for status, we'll do villain. For the affiliation, we'll go with unknown. And now we can finally name them. Alright. Ghostface. Alright, cool. So now, of course, what we're going to do is drop Ghostface into the hub world and see just what he can do. And here he is! This is, of course, my custom-made Ghostface from the Scream franchise, made in LEGO DC Super-Villains. Let's just get a good look at him right here. I think he turned out really, really good. I mean, obviously, it would be amazing if we could actually have the Ghostface mask, but I still think the skull is the next best thing, so I'm quite happy with it. So what can he do? Well, obviously, he's a very grounded character. You know, he's not some supernatural being. He doesn't have any crazy powers like the rest of them. He is just a normal guy with a weapon, so all he could really do is attack with it. And of course he's also got stealth and intelligence and acrobatic abilities, which I can show you right here. So he's slightly useful, but he's probably the least useful out of the characters that I've made so far. But hey, I still think he's cool. Right, keep going. The only thing about this is, once you'll see, I'll get to the top. Everyone that has watched the previous episodes, if you have, thank you very much. But if you have seen them, you'll know what happens next. For some reason, we can't grab the rope. I have no idea why. But anyway, let's go cause some havoc in Gotham City. What we'll do is we'll get a vehicle. Which vehicle should we use? Let me see here. Which vehicle? Is there anything really fancy that we could use? Hey, we'll go for police car. Why not? Why not go joyriding in a police car? Let's do it. Can we turn the siren on? Can't remember if you can actually do that or not. Yeah, we can! Is it just me, or does that siren sound like it just came straight out of GTA 3? Because when I hear it, that's exactly what it sounds like to me. Anyway, let's go down here. Whoa, that was really good driving up until then. Oh well, hang on. Let's go take these guys out first. Take that! Oh, ow! What the heck? Oh yeah, that's right. Your friend is the only one that can take damage. You can't for some reason. And he can only take damage with super jumps. This guy right here, he's invincible. No idea why, but there you go. We got Creeper from Jeepers Creepers there, watching us. Very creepy. For a lack of a better word. Hey, siren's back on. Alright, where's the police at? Come on. Let's get a fight going. Oh, hang on. Gotta do that. Can I do it backwards? I've never tried that. I'm gonna try that right now. See if it works. Can I do the ramp backwards? Oh, wow, it works. That is awesome. There you go. There's a trick to try, guys. Find the biggest ramp in the game and do it backwards and see how cool it turns out. Seriously, where's the police? Is it because I've got a police car and they think, oh, he can do tonight's shift? There we go. Just one guy. One guy in control of all of Gotham City. Yeah, that's going to end well. Alright, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Let's see what he does. So he picks them up like that, similar to Creeper. And then he hits them like that. Cool. Alright. Oh. Again, I love how we can just tap circle now. We don't have to wait for a meter to go up to do special moves. I'm really glad that the custom character became the focus in this game, because it allowed the team to really put a lot of effort into the customizer. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the customizer in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2. I still enjoy it now. I always find, you know, new ways to make other characters and whatnot, but this, to quote Tobey Maguire, this is something else. It really is. I mean, it's amazing. The amount of detail you can go into. I'm just excited for when the DLC packs come out. I mean, obviously I'm excited for them so we can play with new characters and whatnot, but probably most of all, I'm excited because we'll get new pieces in the customizer, and there'll probably be anything from like superhero costumes to normal clothes, hopefully. I'm just really, really looking forward to all of that. It's going to be great. I'm also excited to see where they take this customizer with the next LEGO game, whatever that may be. Is this going to be the norm for LEGO games now? Are we going to start playing as our custom character in every single one? Or is this a one-off, but the customizer will still get that kind of attention to detail? I think... I'm not really sure. I wouldn't say that they will for definite make the custom character the main character in the game, but I still think that they will keep the character creator getting a lot of fixes and support and everything. I still think that it'll be a main focus in the game, just I'm not 100% certain if they'll keep making games where you play as the main character. But we'll have to see, you never know. I definitely think the character creator is only going to get better from here on out. Most definitely. They're not going to say, oh yeah, it's great now, that's it. Like, it's never going to get any better. No way. TT Games don't do that. They always improve on their new features. Even something as little as, like, the super jumps. I think they're better this time. Sorry, cat, I didn't mean to hit you there. Why has this place got loads of cats in it? Yeah, the super jumps in this game, like jumping around with Frankenstein and Solomon Grundy and stuff like that, they are so much better now because you've got so much freedom to jump in the air. Like, in the previous LEGO games, you were kind of stuck and you would just wait for it to land, but in this one, it feels like you can really move around in the air. We're not really causing much chaos with the police. Hang on, or to the police. Hey, stop! Ghostface behind you. I know how to get a good notoriety system going. This is how you do it. If you want the police after you really quick, just keep hitting the pedestrians. They don't fall apart, so you can just keep hitting them non-stop. Come on. Give me the best you can do. Also, I don't know if many people know this, but he's doing it automatically there. But what if you do... Hang on. Let me get this meter up. If you press R2 or L2, he does a roll. So that's kind of cool. Not sure if everyone knows about that, but pretty neat. Oh, yeah, nice. What about square? What's that going to do? So he's got similar abilities to the creeper, pretty much, because he has a weapon, but still cool. Right, and boom. There's actually surprisingly a lot of interiors in this game. Like, not just ones that require a loading screen, but also ones that are just sitting there you can walk inside. Like, I'll show you in a second. If we just take care of these police real quick. There we are. Yeah, if we run in here, I can't remember, is this the one I showed in the last video? I think it is, but there you go. So you can go inside here, you can wander around. It's just a cool little area, but there's also, like I said, areas with an actual loading screen and things. It's cool. It's a really great hub world. I love this hub world a lot. I think it's one of my favorite to date. Definitely. I personally love the LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 Chronopolis hub world, but I think the thing that people really like about this one is it's just a city, you know? I think that's one of the coolest things about LEGO games is when they do a city, because I think a lot of people will say that their favorite hub world is maybe LEGO City Undercover or LEGO Marvel Superheroes 1, and that is because, or LEGO Marvel's Avengers, and that is because it's a city. We all love cities. We all love to wander around in all of them in many different types of video games, not just LEGO games. So I can understand that. So with this being lots of different cities, Metropolis, Gotham, and then of course there's Smallville, and then there's these creepy areas, I totally get why people think this is the best hub world to date. I'm very excited to see what the next LEGO game is and what that hub world's going to be like. I feel like the hub worlds are just getting better and better, and it makes me wonder, what are they going to be like in 5 years' time? Are they going to be massive? That's really exciting thought, really. The possibilities with these games, endless. TT Games have covered a lot of franchises over the years, and I still think they're not done, you know? And the great thing is, even if they are done, like, okay, we're not doing any other franchises besides this and that, with Marvel and DC, they've still got so much material to work with. So much. I mean, I wouldn't say this will be the last LEGO DC game ever. I'm sure they could think of something. I wouldn't mind a LEGO DC game where we play through the movies next. That would be a nice breath of fresh air. I know a lot of people prefer the comic books when it comes to the Marvel games. Like, a lot of people preferred LEGO Marvel 1 and 2 to Avengers. Even though I loved LEGO Avengers, I really enjoyed it. I love Quicksilver running around. I love playing Spider-Man with that DLC. I get that completely. The comic book stuff is way more exciting because there's so much more to pick from rather than just the first few MCU movies like they did. But at the same time, I think a movie DC game could be really cool. I would definitely love to see that. And it wouldn't even have to be like restricted to the DC Extended Universe. I think it'd be interesting if we got to play through the Burton movies, the Dark Knight movies, you know, all the old Superman movies. That would be amazing. That would be a very fun game. And then there could be this whole universe crossover thing where you could have Michael Keaton, you know, his Batman, teaming up with Christopher Reeve's Superman, and I don't know, John Wesley Shipp's Flash. Stuff like that would be awesome. I would love to see that. I really would. If they ever do like another LEGO DC game, we get some retro characters from TV as well as the new ones. Because this game, you know, we get Arrow and we get Flash. But imagine if you got like the old stuff, like Adam West's Batman and things like that. So many possibilities. Alright. Excuse me, please, Creeper. You're in my way. But yeah, guys, I think that is pretty much it for this character showcase. He doesn't do a whole lot, you know, because he is just a normal guy. But Ghostface was on my list, and I wanted to make him. And we're going into Metropolis. I don't want to do that. I prefer Gotham for these kind of characters. But yeah, you know, he's a very grounded character. Doesn't have any powers or anything. But still, I think he's a very iconic character in that franchise. When you see that mask, you know who it is immediately. So I think he's worthy to be on this list, for definitely, even though he doesn't have powers or anything like that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the latest episode of The Countdown to Halloween. Stay tuned for the next episode tomorrow. And as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.